So in Lesson 8, we talk about our information product strategy. So we create free lead-generating information products that are easy to produce, that we can easily and quickly execute. So the reason we create small, easy to produce is so that we can quickly get started and get generating leads to get booked solid. This 4-step process applies to simple products and complex systems such as Book Yourself Solid. But the idea is that we simply get to it. So first, we define our product or our program. Second, we use the 5 steps to develop our product. And third, we create a draft for using this 3-part formula. Fourth, we launch our information product using this 3 simple step sequence. So why is this important? 1, you can make money while you sleep. And number 2, you can enhance your credibility with everyone you meet because they seek professionals who they can see that have packaged their learning and therefore are expert. Not everyone can do it, but it does speed up the sales cycle. You create a low barrier entry option that allows you to bring more people into your sales cycle, and you don't be intimidated by it. When you create information products, people will purchase because they want to hear your voice. So you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid that you won't be enough, that you won't know enough. They want to learn from you. Therefore, it's your style that brings them to you. And you simply are serving those that you are meant to serve. So then we move to our 5-step product development sequence. So step 1, we define our product or our program. What type of product or program would you most like to create? Step 2, who are you going to offer the product to? And this is where our target market presents again. Step number 3, what are the red-hot benefits that our target market will experience as a result of our offerings? And step number 4, what image or emotion do you want to convey? How do you want your product to look and feel? Step 5, how can you leverage the content so you can deliver it in a variety of ways at various sales points in your sales cycle? Repurposing is a beautiful thing because it allows the opportunity for people to experience it in a lot of different ways. Then we assess the need for our product. Why does our target need our product? What does our product need to deliver to meet our customers' needs? And what about the product will be different than what is already offered in the marketplace, if at all? So let's start with our 5-step process of developing our product. The first thing we do is, step 1, we are going to choose the role we will play. There are a number of different roles we can take when we create information products. We can either become the expert, or the role of interviewer, or the role of researcher, or the role of repurposer. You can take other people's content and repurpose it for a different audience. In this way, you can create deals, licensing agreements, etc., as it relates to the relationship that give you the permission to repurpose. The most important thing is that you just keep it simple and you choose one, either that of expert, interviewer, researcher, or repurposer. Step 2 is that we choose a framework. It's been said that there isn't a big difference between the expert and the novice. The only difference is the expert's ability to organize information well. So we are choosing a framework so that our information can be organized and it will help propel us and put us forth as expert. So the frameworks that were typically used are problem solution. So here's the problem and here's the solution. Numerical. So numerical looks like here are 7 keys to whatever your information is. Here are 7 keys to a healthier life. Here are 7 keys to a happier life. A chronological framework is going to be sequential. So step 1 through 6, or take these 6 steps for whatever it is that you're offering. Another framework is a modular framework, similar to the Book Yourself Solid modular system. and it's organized in a way that makes it easily consumable. And then there is the compare and contrast. The compare and contrast shares information. So you might compare one expert to another expert, and you're then reporting on that share of information. Or you might use a framework of reference, so you have words or reference points. Or you might use a combination of any of these. You might use a modular system in conjunction with a chronological system. Or you might use a problem solution in conjunction with a reference. But at any rate, you pick a framework and then stick to that framework within that specific product offering. And then step 3 is that we choose a title that sells. The working title describes what it is, but then you really want to find a title that will sell the work. Then step 4 is we develop your table of contents. You bullet out your main points. Start with an intro, the main points, and then the conclusion. Then step 5 is you get busy creating the content. You have decided what you're going to offer. You decide the role that you're going to play. You've chosen your framework. You choose a title that sells, and then we get busy doing it. We create the content by just creating the content. It doesn't have to be sequential at this point. In fact, very often it isn't. We just find a way that works for us and we get started. We do a data dump, and whatever comes to us, we write it down. Or maybe we carry a recorder with us, and every time we think of something, we write that down. We do another pass and strip it down, and then do another pass and clean it up. We don't get hung up on doing it right the first time. It's not the point. Finally, we look at the simple 3-step product launch sequence. Step one is a pre-launch. So we seed the market, build excitement, let people know that something is coming. Then step 2 is our launch step. We create incentives for people to buy now. And then step 3 is post-launch. It's an ongoing execution, an ongoing delivery of our product. Might even include joint venture relationships, affiliate partnerships, etc. But the post-launch is a critical piece in your business development cycle. So in review, when we're talking about our information product strategy, we first define our product or program. Second, use the 5 steps to develop our product. Third, create our first draft using the 3-part formula. Fourth, launch our information product using the 3 simple step sequence of launch. And again, we are one step closer to becoming booked solid.